Hi. Think we're back. Fingers crossed. So long as my frames didn't drop while I was starting stream. And it looks like they're holding steady. Okay, guys. We're back. Hi, I'll give anyone who has ads a second to get back in. Let me... We back, baby. Okay, we're here. Hello. Well, that was exciting. Fun fact. Since, I decided that instead of... Since I had to look for the old, NVIDIA update anyway, I figured I would try just a fresh installation of the current version since it worked fine yesterday. So there really shouldn't have been a reason for it not to work today unless the update that I did on my computer today happened to be screwy with it. But I was just kind of hoping that would work. And yeah, a fresh installation worked. Same exact version. So I mentioned that it was a security update on my computer. I'm wondering if my security update, for whatever reason, started like being like, there's something wrong with this game. Which would be kind of funny, actually, if it's like Dead by Daylight is bad for this computer. Oh, I'm just gonna make sure that everything that I can have closed is closed. And yeah. You know what's kind of annoying? Speaking of closing things that you don't want to open, I wish there was. I don't know why, but I can't keep ExpressV because I have a ExpressVPN. I have. I can't keep it closed. It randomly like reopens itself like in the task manager. I'll click end task and I'll come back to task manager 5 minutes later and it's reopened, which it wouldn't be much of an issue, but it for whatever reason I might just straight up uninstall it from this computer, even though this computer is the computer I'd rather have it on. Okay. You know me, gotta have my VPN for when I trade my crypto. I say that as a joke, but it was unironically like semi-crypto related when I got it. Okay, and oh, we'll have a good dinner, great. I'm sorry about the hiccup, but honestly, I'm just glad that it was such a quick fix. The first time this happened, I couldn't stream for several days because I couldn't figure out what the issue was. Actually, oh my god, I remember the first time it happened. For those who don't remember this, it was after the first two, no, excuse me, it was after the second 2v8. Because for those who don't remember, the big thing about the second edition of 2v8 was that the servers were the worst I have ever seen their event servers. I'd say anywhere from every other to every three matches, everybody was at over 100 ping. There was constant rubber banding. You were constantly getting hit through vaults. It was miserable for everybody, killer and survivor. However, what happened was after 2v8, I was still rubber banding, like semi-frequently. And I continued to yap about the rubber banding for the next week or so. And then I kept yapping about it. And I realized no one was agreeing with me. And then I realized that I wasn't seeing any like massive rubber banding in other people's streams. I was like, hey guys, chat, are any of you guys experiencing this issue I've been yapping about? And everyone was like, no, Marcus, we have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, awesome. I wish I realized that earlier. So I discovered that my computer was running super hot. And my GPU was my CPU was getting taxed at 100% when I played Dead by Daylight for some reason. And we couldn't figure out, and by we, I mean mainly myself and Dave, one of my mods, we were trying to figure out what was going on. Fast forward, for those who don't know, one of my, or at the time, I was practicing with a comp team that doesn't actually, they're a defunct comp team. Long story. Anyway, one of their old members, we were just chit-chatting in a call at some point, and I mentioned this issue, and he goes, oh my god, I've been having the exact same problem. Turns out, the only overlap between us is that we had the same Intel CPU and NVIDIA GPU. And when we both rolled back our GPU to the previous version, went away. Immediately the issue went away. End of story. So yeah, that's usually how I fixed it, because that same problem has happened twice since, and I thought this was the third time or fourth time it happened, but it wasn't. It was something else entirely. Game on, get your game on. Come on, yo, battle player cards right. Also, hello. I definitely missed some messages before, by the way, when I was getting stressed, so let me reread, hoping that people are here from before. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Oh, right. Screen closed on my phone, because my phone closed on my phone. Okay, and then we will be fully locked in. Oh. Just for anybody who, maybe didn't see it. Okay. Oh my gosh, also, what I was saying before, I started freaking out because my frames were dropping rapidly. Because all of a sudden he loaded into lobby and I had 20 frames. I was telling Mama Marcus earlier about a YouTuber who I didn't watch this particular Minecrafter 222 often. I mainly watched other people he collabed with, but he was also one of my favorite people, like, in the servers. And that was Kurt J. Mack, who, for those who don't know, back in very early snapshots of Minecraft, there was a thing called the Farlands. And the Farlands... Oh, I tried to dodge the other way, haha. I thought she'd expect the flare. Anyway, Farlands. Super far away from spawn, but basically, once you reach a certain part of the map stops making sense and starts spawning really weird terrain. Kurt, whose skin was the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who, his goal was to walk to the Farlands. And at the time, we knew that would take him, like, over 10 years to do. And he recently officially made it, which is crazy. Because that's a long time in the making. I just wanted to use my toolbox. Hey. Anyway, where were we? Hey, Rumble, I am indeed, luckily. Funny enough, I didn't even need to, Oh, well, I thought he'd be able to pick himself up at that point. Ooh, did someone get save on him, though? Hell yeah. Okay, good. Claude's got the save there. I'll get the save. Well, heal, not save. Whew. Okay, okay. Oh, hello, big brat boy. How goes? Oh, I hope you're doing well. Playing one more Oni game, then cursing for souls, attempting some blight. Good luck, soldier. Enjoy. I think I fat fingered caps lock. Fun fact. He's never gonna check this gen in a million years, by the way, because he just checked and there was no one on it, not a single soul. Well, okay. Oh, jeez Louise, Batman. Oh, I have to remember I'm the only medic. Speaking of which, hi, Dwight. It's gonna be close. I don't think he gets it. He might get to the 70%. Oh, he's at 60. Does he? Oh, he doesn't make it to 70. No. Tragic. 07 turd Ferguson. Me Dwight, me boy. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, Kate's an escapist, I just realized. Okay. Good thing about escapists is they can reset themselves. You know, emphasis on the Kate. Oh, well, never mind. Unfortunate. Sorry, Kate. Oh, 7 Kate. Damn. Oh, Oh god, she's still following me. I hate this game. GG's. But when I do that, I get my hatchet eaten. Unironically, to be clear, that's what I mean by saying I hate this game. It is so frustrating to play Huntress and literally throw your last hatchet as you get pallet stun, and then it eats the last hatchet and they don't get hit. I've actually lost a game because of that. It literally caused me to not play Huntress for months in a row. I was so infuriated. Also, the answer is yes, I did fat finger caps lock at some point. Lamau. Okay, but we are in the game, which is good.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, welcome, Ingrid. Hope you had a good dinner. Also, well, what's funny, Wesky, about the bot from earlier that you banned? They say, I just dropped the follow. Spoiler alert, they did not, in fact, drop a follow, which is just kind of funny. Like, come on, bot, if you're gonna if you're gonna try to gas me up, at least don't lie about it. Jeez. Huh. But anyway. Everyone having a good November so far? You know, the month that somehow is here already? Wasn't it just November of 24? Soon it'll be November of 26 and we'll all be getting ready to play GTA 6. You know, when it comes out in 27, haha. Oh. Actually, it will basically be coming out late for me because I will be playing it on PC when it comes out, I'm sure. Wait till Friday to get your Pyramid Head banner. Oh, does the next set of quests not come out tomorrow? I thought that they were coming out tomorrow. Tragic. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Pretty boring so far. Not looking forward to Thanksgiving because we do the same thing over and over every single year. Cook turkey poorly. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, see, Beatles, actually, I kind of... It's funny because I've had several different types of Thanksgivings, and I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. For those who don't know, I spent a lot of my childhood, especially during the school year, in Southern California. Whereas most of my extended family on my mom's side was in Jersey. My dad's side was a whole different thing. But, so when we were in California, my parents would host Thanksgiving dinner, and we were the sort of place where like any of like our like if our friends slash neighbors didn't have a place, like we like historically they were like the people who they could go hang out with us. Usually it was us and like our neighbors, like specific friend neighbors. People who I like would refer to as aunt and uncle. I had a lot of people I called aunt and uncle as a kid. Anyway, eventually we would occasionally spend holidays in Jersey, but those were relatively few and far between until we fully moved out of California. Like, we didn't have any sort of a house slash apartment. And at that point, when we were here, we would usually do the typical extended family holidays, where, well, we tried, actually, that's not even true, is it? I think we maybe did 1 or 2 of those. And they were, they left something to be desired, is the best way to put it. For many of the reasons that people do. And eventually what we wound up mostly doing is we would have our own Thanksgiving at the house with, like, mom, dad, and myself, and then, sometimes my aunt and uncle slash godmother and godfather. And then we would go for, like, desserts and stuff with the extended family. And, you know, it was a good balance. I got a key. You know what? I'll actually take the beamer, since I'm a medic this time. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I screwed up! I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I doubled back into her. Also, thank you, Sable, for taking that hit, because, you know, you never know if your teammate's gonna be upsetty spaghetti over you when hooking them in front of the killer. But I was running off the idea that probably, and that's the beauty of 2 medics. Oh wow! For some reason I thought he was out of hits.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
Wrong way. Thank you, team. Thank you, team. No! I'm so sorry, dude. Well, I promise I was trying to point you in the direction of salvation. That's all I can say. I just want to, finish opening it. Okay, I'm back. Hello. And hello, Hermes. Welcome back yourself. Okay, worth it. I was not, by the way, I wonder if she was expecting these Wesker Inquisition, because I certainly wasn't. That, it was startling, frankly. Oh, good try, gamer. GG's. Get the last gen done. My sacrifice will not be in vain. Hey, zombie! Yeah, luckily, I actually just had to do a fresh installation of my driver, and it totally fixed the issue immediately. So, I'm thinking that my update today and just my general update on my computer just bugged everything out. Excuse me. Oh, are these two just hotboxing? Wait, what's going on? Or, oh no, I see. I think they're waiting in a pile of smoke for, if/when. Oh wait, no, have they given? Oh. I think Arella and, actually, I mean, maybe they haven't? I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading this, but it feels like they've, what are they doing? Oh, yeah. Unfortunate. Well, I wonder who did it first. I'm not totally sure what Sable... It looks like Sable at least has, like, a goal that she's doing, even if it's just, like, leading the killers astray by leaving scratch marks all around the map, which is almost what it feels like. Hey, yo, she found a gen with progress. Hell yeah, based Sable. Is Arella still in a locker? Oh, yeah, she is. Oh, yeah. Know what fun it is to hide with a single gen to do. Okay. No, if you're talking about what Arella's doing, technically no, ratting isn't reportable. It's just unfortunate. Hey. I know that Arella already left, but... Hey, big rep boy! What's your nervous as a crazy collab? Yeah, definitely a strong duo. Nice, Rumble. Had a fun, silly game for your last Oni game. That is fun. Oh my god, zombie. Somehow I had a dream that kind of blonked you out. Friend, talking to you about someone you, let me also just get to this screen so people can join. Friend talking to you about someone you can, cut off, how they're doing better off. Huh. You know, I will say, Zombie, as somebody who often, not super often, I'd say at least like 1 to 3 times a year, will have dreams about people who I don't talk to anymore, whether I regret not talking to them or not. I think it's one of those things that the more, like, if there's any degree of baggage, I think is the best way of putting it, like if there's any level of it running in the back of your head, whether it be because of like things that happen over the course of the friendship or things that happen after it or whatever. I find that dreams are just a very common place for those sort of back of the brain thoughts to just kind of pop up. Kind of like there's this thing called cognitive load, which I've actually talked about on stream before, and it is literally the fact that even when you are not consciously thinking about something, if there is something that is in any way running in the back of your head, whether it be like upcoming appointments or upcoming exams or things that you previously like were stressed about that haven't come to fruition, that are still, you're waiting for the shoe to drop, that sort of stuff doesn't really go away. It continues to utilize your mental RAM. Also, Hermes, were you gonna hop in? Unless you meant, oh wait, you meant after next game, I see. Anyway, point is, sometimes dreams are worth looking into and examining and thinking about on a deeper level. But a lot of times, they really are just our brain making soup of all the thoughts that have popped into it over the course of the last, like, undetermined period of time. Like I said, and I'm not saying that it isn't necessary, that it is definitely not worth thinking about, because I know every time I've thought it, like, had those dreams, like, I think about it, but I'm actually gonna give you a very specific example. There are, I'd say probably there are 3 people, sometimes 4, who I don't talk to anymore, who show up in my dreams sometimes in, like, that same sort of way. Like, that sort of, like, haunting way, I guess is the best way to put it, whether they themselves or other people talking about them. One of them is someone who I've talked about on stream before, one of my buddies from college, the one who played League of Legends, actually. Because shortly after I graduated, or we graduated rather, he shot me a message that was basically like, hey, you're basically like the only person from Hull that I kind of want to keep long-term contact with, so like we should keep contact. That was like the long story short of the message. It was like less intense than that, and also just a little bit more like there was more to it, but that was the basic gist of it. At the time, I was dealing with some stuff where I just couldn't bring myself to really deal with people. So I skimmed the message and was like, I should reply to this, and then didn't. And then proceeded to stress about it, in the sense that I started having those dreams for the next few years. Fast forward to, our cluster, reunion. It was about a 5-year reunion. It was basically a 4 to 6 year reunion. Anyway, fast forward to that. I wind up shooting him a message. I'm like, hey dude, are you going? He's like, we have a reunion coming up. And we just shot a couple messages back and forth. Didn't wind up really like establishing contact. Kind of like in the, hey, if we're ever in the same area, we should hang out, grab some dinner, that sort of thing. See how we're doing. And ever since, I've not had him as one of, like, my haunting ghosts, I think is a good way of putting it. So, now I'm just down to 3 of my buddies who sometimes show up in my dreams. Actually, technically, one of them is a twin, and sometimes both her and her sister who show up, and that's a weird one. Now, I'll say, I felt better in the moment because, like, I actually wound up then going and rereading the message that he had sent, and that's what made me realize, oh my god, I've been hyping this up in my head as something, like, significantly more dramatic than it actually was. And, like, but just, like, the kind of relief of having dealt with it and not having it hanging over my head anymore was crazy. Just night and day. Anyway. Very similar to what your teacher said. He says your brain remembers everything. Yeah, your brain is, it's scary, like, the amount of information that you both do and don't process. The things you think you know and the things you think you don't know. Sometimes you think something falls in one category and it's the exact opposite. Thought I could have done with more progress, but not like a ton more. Okay, anyway, where was I? Whew. Uh-oh. Ooh. Also, Sable, I didn't say hi. Hello there, how goes? Hope you're having a good one. AKA DDD. I want to hide our scratch marks / healing from a distance. Sorry, I know that I'm moving really weird right now. Is anyone here to heal me? No? Dang. Dang, dang, diggity dang, dang, ding, dang, diggity dang, dang. That was stressful. I'm dead, actually. Damn, that was really unlucky. I should have actually come into the gate to heal. I really wish that our teammate didn't just, like, all dip. Like, basically anyone who could help kind of dipped real quick. Not everybody, luckily, but I think that's because everyone's in the map. I mean, I'm next to a gate, which is really nice. Actually, I should be able to make it out if somebody got the unhook. I guess they could have been forced out. I'm kind of assuming that they didn't get forced out. Actually, am I gonna teleport away since our husk is here? Oh yeah, I might get teleported because they're... Okay, never mind. Both killers here, no survivors in sight. Doesn't get me teleported. Crazy. Here, let me heal you first. Oh crap, I am so sorry. I didn't... No. No. But she was a hero, Cheryl. Is there someone still in? Oh my god. Sable! To save the day! To save the day? Nice. GG's. This is, for those who don't know, this is Hex Sable's feet. Or DBB. Hi, GG's. Quack says thank you, Jake. Also, it is all good. Unironically, dude, like, that pallet was fine because I was coming up behind you to take the hit anyway. So, if anything, all it did was just give additional time to break it. Because that blight did not want to commit to me at that point. So, it wound up working out pretty well. Is everyone in who wants to be in? I'm gonna assume so. Big cheese. Yeah, I've, also, it helps, Sable, that literally 2 days ago, I forget if you were here for, I think you were, but, Goldfish Brain. I had an Ellen pallet in my face in, like, the most brutal way, where, like, the moment it went down, there was nothing I could do, like, because there was a second killer. It was truly one of those moments of, well, this is the end of the world as we know it. I'm gonna switch back to Escapist. Escapist. Anyway, let me Also, yeah, Zavi, I read what you were saying about not really having like a lot of closure despite having a really long friendship. Yeah, that is the sort, I hate to say it, that's the sort of thing that if you're anything like remotely like me, which I'm guessing that at least we share this characteristic considering you are having dreams, they're probably not gonna go away. They will get fewer and further between. I'll tell you that much. Like, if they happen consistently now, they should start to peter out with time. But, it's also sometimes is just like, just remembering that brains are, they love to show us stuff. I have, dreams are weird. I'm not gonna lie. Some of my favorite periods of my life are when I just straight up don't remember my dreams. I have really funky, vivid dreams sometimes, and, you know, it's sometimes nice to just not have to deal with those while I'm awake. Like, I've had just some, like, really weird dreams about both, like, friends, former friends, family members, like, people that I wish I was closer with, people I wish I never got close with, all that sort of stuff, and, you know, it's a combination. Really, a lot of it is learning what to keep with you and what to let go. And really, only you can decide that. It's, like I said, it can be definitely worth ruminating on the dreams, and thinking about them and kind of using them because it could be your brain trying to process certain aspects and certain feelings, because it makes a lot of sense. And it's like, I would say that once you feel like you're at a point where you are comfortable with your own understanding of the situation, that's one time when the dreams can stop, like, you can let them go, so to say, in my not so expert opinion. But the other time is really just if they make you uncomfortable. Like, if you wake up feeling icky in any way, shape, or form afterwards, just say, brain, shut up. You're being a weirdo. Knock it off. Oh god, I'm gonna die to this Oni. Never mind, I didn't. I dodged him. Oh, I forgot I had sprint first. I thought I was a medic again. Guys, it's the opposite of my usual problem. Moxie, how goes? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday so far. Hold on. Oh, he's coming back! Uh-oh. Do I ever get tired of 2v8? Honestly, Moxie, sometimes, but, I haven't yet. Overall, I don't know, I don't find it any more tiring than 1v4. If anything, I find it a little bit less tiring because I don't really have to think too much about things like perks. Oh, I really enjoy the gameplay loop. Sorry, I keep moving. I keep accidentally... Actually, this person might have bad ping, or I have bad ping. No, thank you. Oh god, I'm about to get seen by the Huntress. Oh my god, that was actually a really good shot. Ooh, huh. I just heard an undetectable Oni and it scared the hell out of me. I just heard like his huff of breath. Oh my god. That was crazy, actually, dude. That was a great flashy save. Was that like a crouch flashy save? Good job. GG's. Oh my goodness gracious, Batman. Oh, my face is itchy. Oh my goodness. How about you, Moxie? What's your opinion on 2v8? Are you a fan? Do you dig it? Do you dislike it? I'm curious. I feel like there's pretty big variety in people's opinions. And hello, Darkness. How goes? I hope you're having a good one. Ah, I see. Okay, you know, I'll go get to... We're both... Neither of us are Death Hook, right? Okay, good. I'm gonna go get ready to get... save/gates. wasn't gonna work. I wanted to try. That would have been so funny if it did, you have to admit. I'm just gonna start crawling then, because he's gonna pick in a second. Or actually, he's not gonna pick. He doesn't want to pick. Yeah, I wasn't exhausted, so I couldn't make it out the gate was the problem. There we go. Probably thought I was going for a pallet. Here, let's see if I get lucky. Also, yo. Squad up! Oh my goodness gracious, Batman. GG's. What a team. Ah. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to drink some water. For those who missed it, by the way, I spent the first, like, 30 minutes of stream loosely troubleshooting because my computer wasn't running DVD. Okay. Whew. Oh. Ayo, Cryptic Crow! GG's gamer. I was just saying, absolutely awesome. GG's. I was not really breathing well during that last sprint to the gate. Don't ask me why. My body just decides to act like I'm actually getting chased by a killer in this game. No idea why. You'd think I was like a 3-hour Andy, but let's just pretend I am. GG's gamer. Appreciate you sticking around in the match. Especially considering literally the match before, like, half the team immediately dipped when the gates were opened, and some of us had to, like, double down and try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, basically what you guys had to do with me at the end there. GG. Didn't think we were all gonna make it. I knew I wasn't gonna make it out of... I knew all three of us weren't gonna be able to make it out of the one gate, because we had the Oni on the one side and, Huntress on the other, and... I was still exhausted from, because I think as soon as I saw you booking it away from where the cage was, I figured you probably thought maybe Huntress was making her way over, and honestly, makes sense. And then I regretted that when I didn't have Sprint Burst anymore. GG's. Also, sorry that I kept, I kept apparently tapping, like, when you were trying to heal me after you engaged me the first time, I probably was annoying the shit out of you. Sorry about that. It was that thing where I would go to do something, but then you would do it at the exact same time, so then our actions just kept kind of canceling each other out. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just take my hands off the keyboard and stop being a nuisance. Like, GG's, dude. Oh, and Hermes, thank you for the matches. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I agree, Undetectable is stressful as hell. Oh, it's fine. You didn't notice. Phew. Oh. Yeah, on my end, it felt like it was the DVD equivalent of, oh, I'll go this way. Oh, sorry, I'll go. I'll. Anyway, I can speak like a normal person. I promise. But GG's. Yeah, Sprint Burst, this new Sprint Burst is truly one of the best classes when it comes to making it out of the exit gate, especially when you have the Huntress in that sort of position. It was truly just one of those moments of hopefully we all... I basically wound up just like, okay, I'm gonna take this hatchet hit and just straight line and I hope I make it around the corner before she can draw her next one. And luckily, it all went according to Keikaku. Translator's note. Keikaku means plan. But, I really appreciate you swinging by, Cryptic Crow, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful 2v8 session. Perhaps we shall run into each other again out there in the fog. And also, let me be hashtag better streamer and also read what y'all were saying real quick, because I wasn't. because I was once again distracted by my hair being in my eyeballs. Single tear rolls down my face. Whew. You do it for challenges, but other than that, do regular 1v4. I am lucky, but then again, I consider myself lucky in general that my particular brand of brain rot is the sort that loves to sink its teeth into things, and until I, like, reach a particular peak where all of a sudden my brain decides I hate the thing, I'm able to enjoy it greatly, and for whatever reason, I really just enjoy the different game modes of DBD. It might just be because I have so much time in the base game itself at this point that having the slight variants can just add that little je ne sais quoi. But, I don't know, I for 2v8 at least, I just love the snappy feel of it. Also, it helps that one of my favorite things to do in Dead by Daylight is looking for items, and 2v8 makes that a joy. And Darkness, you downloaded Marvel Rivals onto your laptop to play because Gambit. Oh gosh. You and Fluffy and your Marvel Rivals thirst. Oh, it's funny, ooh, is that a, oh no, it's not. I thought that was a key. Excuse me, sorry, I'm thirsting for Gambit since I was 8 years old, which is when the X-Men cartoon came out. Oh, so what you're saying is, speaking of overlap that I have with y'all, you're saying that you, much like me, your tastes have either not changed much, or B, were informed by things from your childhood. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you mean your taste have evolved to still love the OGs. See, I always talk about how I was absolutely just cursed by encountering characters like the Hex Girls, or Raven from Teen Titans, or insert other goth/alt character from late 90s, early 2000s mainly. Or late 2000s, I guess, probably. Because, let's be real, it then didn't stop. Uh-oh, Sable's going second. Never mind, Sable's not going second. Unless Sable's out. Oh, I don't know which one Sable is. Ooh, Sable might still be going second, unfortunately. Never mind. Someone gotcha? Someone gotcha. Good. Okay, one of the killers DC'd. I don't think it was Billy, because we were just in chase. And I guess, Beatles, I don't know if I answered your question, but we do in fact have room. Maybe. Well, then again, maybe it was a... I don't know if this is a player or a bot, because I can never tell. I'm gonna assume it's a player. Until proven otherwise. Anyway. Let's see, I need a generator to get on. I think I've barely done any gens. Have I even touched a gen, actually? Oh, let's find out. Okay, I've gotten at least some objective. Then again, you get objective points for opening chests. Oh no, I started on a gen. Now I remember. Meanwhile, you're the real one who's for random characters. Happen to wear masks or Garrus. I mean, technically, if you count my finally accepting the inevitable of me simping over Tori, you could argue that I'm also simping over mask characters sometimes. Just when she's in her Wraith Worshipper outfit. I was just saying, I don't think I've heard Dracula transform in a long time. I'm not sure if that's just because I haven't been close to him, or... We're going up, 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 it's our moment. You know together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. Up, up, up with our voices. Do 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 da 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 da. Gonna be golden. I'm hiding now. I'm shining like I'm born to be. That was silly on my part. But hey, good news is it gets me involved, right? Because I'll probably get sent close to you guys. I would think anyway. Never mind. Ah, sort of close. Uh-oh. Well, guys, I kind of don't know what to do about this one. I'm sorry, was nothing I could do, unfortunately, because Billybot had me in the gate. Well. 07 gamers, sorry it had to end this way. I assume someone's, getting worried, huh? Considering I'm, This is a funny little bug, isn't it? Yeah, like, you really can't blame anyone for slugging in the endgame in this mode. It's so silly that you just get express delivered to a gate. My... Hey, welcome in, Beatles. See, I figured it was more of a case of you not realizing where the gates were. Because they were... it was one of those times where they were all on one side of the map, and that was not the side of the map. So I kind of got the feeling that you didn't realize that there weren't any over there. And by the time you were down, it was like... It's hard to get away from a dead zone, I guess is the best way to put it. That's what I thought was happening anyway. Billybot is OP. Billybot is especially OP in, like, open areas. I will say he's pretty easy to read / get chased by when you actually have tiles to play. Or not easy. That's not the right word. He's more predictable, I think I should say. Kind of like playing against, 4 survivor bots. It's like, oh, great. Well, I know if I aim my hatchet at you, you'll probably go take that window. So that's something. Dad said after age you heard the man, it's time to rage. God, and I've talked about Heathers the musical before. That actually is one of... I love the song Big Fun. I'm about to talk about a very specific topic that a lot of you guys probably have no idea what it's going to be about, but it's silly and it's worth yapping about. For those who don't know, Heathers was a movie that starred Christian Slater and Winona Ryder. I think it came out in '89. And it's kind of... One good way of putting it is it's kind of like a Mean Girls on steroids, and also nutty. And also more convoluted. But it's worth not spoiling. Anyway, point is, there is a song about a third of the way in called Big Fun. And it's a dark comedy, the musical. It's also not really, I wouldn't classify it as a comedy at its core, but it is a very comedic show. And one of the songs is called Big Fun, and it takes place at a high school party. And the first line of the song is literally, Dad says, act our age, you heard the man, it's time to rage. And it just cracks me up every time. Because it truly is a monkey's paw warning. Act your age, kids. Okay, we'll act our age. Ha 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 ha. Uh-oh, yoinkaroniing cheese. Did you get ghosted? Oh, it was a spee-spee. Nice, good gen pops though, that's for sure. And that's the trade-off of that sort of play, is if you don't pick it, because if you get lucky as killers and you pick the area of the map where all the survivors are working on gens, you get so much value. If you happen to be in the area where there aren't or rather, if you happen to not run through the areas where gens are being worked and there are multiple in that area, this is the result. Anyway, I want to escape this match because I just found a purple med kit. This will be a great gen to pop. Like, we'll still need to get gens. Okay, turns out it was a ghosty. Thank you, Beatles. What was that? But... Beatles, I'm sorry. I should have taken the beamer, but I wanted the medkit. I'm so sorry. I wanted my medkit. It's purple. Oh wow, that's a fat shaming spot, huh? Yo, good job, Bree. I'll medkit heal ya. I didn't mean, I fat fingered C, I fat fingered C, I fat fingered C. Is this way open, by the way? I didn't check. I thought it was. I know it was being worked. GG's, what a team. Oh, hey, the bug is still there where you go through the floor on this map. God, you guys got a ton of saves on me that game. GG's, I love being carried by y'all. Blight is stressful, used him just now. Yeah, Rumble, the funniest thing is, like, the one time or not the one time, but one of the times that I played Blight, I think the first time that I played Blight in the last 2v8, I wound up just, like, committing to chases and 1v1s, and it's one of the reasons that actually, that's not even true, because I've been saying basically every 2v8 that one of the biggest mistakes that killers can make is treating 2v8 like 1v4, aka committing to a chase until you get it down. If a survivor is just like throwing pallet early game, you don't commit, because then you lose 3 gens really fast, and it's harder to defend the last 5 gens if you don't have any downs before they pop. Before the first 3 pop, I mean. And boy howdy, when I play Blight, I think it's because, you know, you're kind of used to doing well as Blight in 1v4. It really meant that I committed to chases at silly moments, I think is the best way to put it. Even after I'd played so many 2v8 survivors, like exclusively Survivor. It's just so easy to get pulled into the typical gameplay loop. But honestly, I would argue that the same is true of Survivor. Like, it's easy to forget that you're playing 2v8 if you don't get used to playing 2v8. The gameplay loop is just very, very different. Things like greeting gens until they pop, like if there's a hook right nearby, or a cage rather, keeping track of whether you have been caged yet, and whether your R is going to get revealed as soon as a gen pops, all that sort of stuff. It's a very interesting yet slightly different dynamic. Should save the heal for down survivors. Oh, yeah, that's, here's the thing, Beatles. I feel like we've been having a lot more people slugging today than have been literally the entire event. Which is not like me saying anything about these killers in particular or anything like that. It's just, I've noticed a lot more people being slugged for more than a couple seconds today. So, the heals are definitely helpful for getting those ground pickups, when the slugging is happening. It's when it's not happening at all that there's not the ton of value. Also, the double saves or the double heals mid-chase are just kind of hard to pull off. Generally, I'll assume that what I do is I'll run up to injured healers and try to heal them mid-chase if I'm a medic and they're injured, because if they have it available, they can then just instantly use it, sort of thing. Versus... Oh, hey, rare McMillan map. Oh, guys, fun fact. I discovered, and this was probably common knowledge, I hate to say it, but I discovered why. Certain maps, like the worst maps you've ever seen, are all boosted. Sir, I'm miles away from you. Not really, though. I think that was... Anyway. I don't remember what I was saying. Ghostface broke my brain. Okay, thanks for letting me know, SK. Yeah, if it was just for, like, a moment, it should be fine. It's if it becomes, like, any sort of recurring issue that I think there's probably something to, look into, but definitely let me know if it happens again. Thank you. Oh yeah, the boosted map. So apparently, It's specifically single map realms that are boosted. So it's any map that only has one of it. One of itself. I just want to get out of here. I just don't want to be here. I'm terrified of where Ghostface is. I hate this. I think I saw him too. No. Ooh, you're fast. Does the Ghostface get a speed boost when he successfully stalks someone in this mode? Out of curiosity. I am under pallet, by the way, for anyone who's curious. Oh. Also, will do great. Oh, actually, I have a flashlight. I just realized. I never let you know because I didn't see that message before. Haha. Please. Thank you. Please. Oh, I am healed. Nice. Okay. Cute. Well, I want to get away from the, Uh-oh, I'm dead as hell. Ghostface just saw me, and I feel like maybe he won't. I just felt like he was about to go after me, specifically. I could be wrong. Hello. Do you want? Oh, you have one. Nice. I'm so afraid. I find it kind of funny how I just turned into such an immersed gamer when I become an early death hook or death cage. Crap. No, you go that way. I meant to point elsewhere. I didn't mean to wave. Crap. Oh god. Someone just tried to help me. I'm still being pursued. I hate this. Well. Good try, guys. GG's. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this as a perfect opportunity for a break because I've been live for probably about, honestly, it's probably been about a little over 2 hours at this point. Even though it doesn't say that because we had the whole issues earlier. So I'm going to return to the main menu and just run and use the restroom real quick. It is 8:28. I should be back in like 5 to 10 minutes max. When I get back, we're doing more DBD gaming. 2v8 shenanigans. Except this time, well, I'd say I won't die, but who knows? Be right back. Hello, hello, hello. I have returned. Ta-dun. Okay. Headphones on. Okay. Let's see. I'll do some scout gaming this match. Actually, no, I'll be someone else for the scout. That's right. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do this, but I'm gonna switch over to Nia and be a scout. There we go. Okay. Okay, good luck, have fun, gamers. Let me just floof these for a second. One more time. Okay, let's see if I can actually remember to trim my bangs tomorrow. You'll be able to tell by whether or not I have hair in my face. Hello, Wolf. I'm doing good, thank you. I hope you are also having a wonderful day so far. You're having the King of Rock and Roll's favorite sandwich right now, 3 of them. You know, I have to say, I don't actually know what Elvis's favorite sandwich was. What is it? Now I'm curious. No pallets to resend on this side of the map, unfortunately. I see someone else going for a save, so I'll get you. Thanks, friends. Sorry, I'm not trying to body block y'all in. It was kind of an accident. Listen, here's my plan. I help with this gen, and then I... Never mind. Fung beat me to the punch. To the funch. Oh, it's used. Oh, it's not used. Peanut butter and banana. You know what? Now that you say that, I do think I knew that at some point in my life. think there was a point where I did know that was his favorite sandwich, which is kind of funny. But you have Peter Pan peanut butter and honey peanut butter. Oh, yum. Well, enjoy. Sounds tasty. Oh, whoops. Has this one been rummaged? Or did I actually I think I rummaged it, didn't I? I don't even remember now. Goldfish ring. Actually, I kind of forgot that having a med kit can be quite useful as a scout, since it's one of the 2 classes without a designated way to heal oneself. And unlike an engineer, which 1, are loud, and 2, send a honing beacon when they're on a gen, a scout is quiet when injured, and also doesn't have it. Oh no, am I gonna get blinked on? Because I scratched. I forgot I didn't get caged. Oh no, did 2-tap go second or did he get hooked a second time? I actually wasn't paying enough attention to know. Ooh, I have a nurse on me. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Guys, I'm fully locked in. I'm fully locked in. Crap, I fat-fingered left click. No! 07 gamer. I got you, Rebecca. Oh, you do like listening to Elvis? Have a lot of songs you like by him, but your favorite is Can't Help Falling in Love. It's also in Lilo Section 18's covered the song. Just wanted to sing that song for girl. Hopefully you get to. Oh, I hope you do too. Yeah, Elvis. Elvis definitely has like some classic music. It's I haven't. I'll be honest. There's a lot of songs that I haven't listened to of his. But also a lot of songs that I probably have listened to of his that I haven't realized were his. Oh wait, I thought we still had 2 gens to do. When did we do the last one? Nice. Good job, team. Yeah, that's definitely a beautiful song. Nice, good job, team. I don't have anything to save with, is the problem. Ooh, that was a good second blink, ma'am. Good job. Who's just bagging in the... I mean, I guess that's... I'm assuming that's Fung bagging in the gates. Well, good luck, Beatles. Ah, that was so funny. I don't understand why players do this. I mean, unironically, her leaving right now would actually be more valuable than her bagging, because at least if she left, you guys had a hatch chance. Right now, you guys are stuck trying to get to this gate in particular, because I don't know if any of the other gates are open, and probably not. Actually, well, Rebecca left, so... Okay, well now she's at least, okay, well now she's out. Good luck, team. Now, Nurse was in her gate, as a heads up. Oh no, Beetles! Oh, 07 gamer. Whatever. I don't care enough. Sorry, sometimes when people send me like long-ass messages, I'm just like, damn. I so often, like, I'll type shit and then I'm like, is it worth sending? And the answer, like, 99% of, actually, it's becoming more like 85% of the time. It's like, no, it's not worth it. GG's. I need to spend some blood points. Also, what time is it? It's 8:53. Okay. Yeah, we'll be going for another half hour or so, probably till around 9:30-ish. And tomorrow, I would like to start early. Then again, I wanted to start early today. But then again, Mama Marcus and I wound up having a lovely, lovely dinner tonight, which was nice. Luckily, we're both feeling a good bit better with our respective ailments. My stomach's still a bit sensitive. She's still having just needs some rest. Hers was a more physical muscle related thing, whereas mine was question mark, question mark, question mark. Probably food. Also, I know I'm hashtag bad streamer. Stream closed on my phone, so I'm just pulling it back up. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf. Yeah, just let me, make sure, just let me know if you want to hop in, generally. Like, when I'm doing open lobbies, because I try to remember to ask, but usually what happens is I get into the flow of things, especially as the night gets later, and, just kind of assume that people are in, or will let me know if they want to hop in. Yeah, next, yeah, well, I'll give you Can I have my chest Wesker, please? No, I want the chest! Ooh, good job! My god! Well, that was unfortunate timing. It's okay, Jill, I understand. I'll call her Jane. Wrong J name, wrong four-letter J name. Anyway. God, I feel I'm never mind. I was gonna yap about something, but it's not super important right now. Hello, friend. It's okay. I know you didn't mean to. She let go as soon as she noticed what was happening. It's truly just a tragedy sometimes. Uh-oh. I see a wolf making his way. Actually, it's probably on you. I want to help with the heal because I don't want to bring them over here. In fact, I think that's one thing that I think a lot of people, myself included, don't do strategically. Use the sprays, that is, in good areas of the map intentionally. Hey, good job, squad. Ooh, I found a key. Never mind, I found a beamer. Oh, I kind of want to put that key in a good chest. No! How did you know? I don't know what I was doing there, don't ask. I was not expecting to get found in that corner, honestly. I just didn't think he'd seen me. Clearly he did. I'm actually so confused at how gamers see me sometimes in this mode. It feels like people have, like, normal perks. It's crazy sometimes. I just feel like I'm losing my mind. It's like, do you have a total, like, it just reminds me how blind I am, I guess. Also, I haven't seen Wesker in a while. Oh, 7 beetles, your sacrifice will hopefully not be in vain. Like right now, I just don't want to leave too many scratch marks. I'll play more normally after I get eyes on the other killer. Oh, it's a stealth Wesker. No wonder I haven't been hearing his terror radius. Yeah. Some. Well, that was. Oh my god, we all got hit. That's so funny, actually. I'm so sad I had it for a second, then lost it because I moved a little bit. I'm so sad. I failed you, my friend. I failed you, Hippo. Is there any pallets over here? Yes. Ah, bummer.
What an emotional display.
Oh, I'm gonna try my SPGs. Oh yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't heard like it's kind of similar. Similarly, I haven't heard a ton of Joan Jett's music, but that which I've heard, I quite enjoy. I also really like her work in The Runaways. Yeah. Wesky, it's I think maybe he was on a slight incline or something. Maybe that's why it looked funky. Oh no, poor Claude. Well, she's under a pallet, actually. She's under Shack pallet. It won't make a difference, but... She might be able to get herself up. It's gonna be close. Ooh, she gets it. She has to stop recovering. She has to click the button, though. There we go. Unfortunately, no one expected the Wesker Inquisition. I don't think there's anything you can do at this point, unfortunately, because they're both here. Unless you have, you don't have a beamer. I was gonna say unless you have a beamer, but... This does deny the Mori, though. Oh, off topic, but I forgot to tell you guys, I did in fact find somebody, it's actually funny because it happened the same night as my whole conversation about WSing. I wrongly found someone on Twitter who was being funny while WSing someone. Rare instance where that happened. And it was actually, funny enough, a Wesker Wolf duo. And at the very last frame of Wesker's Mori, you all of a sudden see the wolf doing exactly what the wolf was just doing. And it's just one of those moments of you don't expect the punchline of the joke. Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny. I actually I've read up a bit over the years on like the Runaways, both the movie in terms of its true to lifeness and all that jazz. I wish I'd gotten to see it in theaters, but actually, Mama Marcus didn't want me to see it. But because I actually, what year did that come out? Because I wasn't that young, but I was still young enough that I wasn't like driving yet, I think. When was it? 2010. Okay, yeah, so I was like 13. Yeah. God, we love K-Stew in this. Well, I was gonna say in this household, but I should say me. Actually, I should say when I say in this household, I'm referring to myself in this stream. We love K-Stew. For you to play Rivals, you, ooh, also, whenever you're ready to ready up Wolf, for you to play Rivals, you have to update a driver and don't know how to update the driver? Oh no, Darkness. Like, did you go to your, like, which driver? Did you go to your optional updates in Windows? Is it not showing up in there? That's annoying, though. Good luck. You were 23 when it came out? Nice. I think. I just realized I kind of said nice, and I'm like, well, what does that even mean, I guess? Me saying nice, not you being 23, obviously, that's pretty obvious. Oh, so Darkness, if it's NVIDIA, what's nice about NVIDIA is all you have to do is, okay, when you click the little arrow in the bottom right of the bar that shows you, like, your active icon slash apps. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I actually can help you update the NVIDIA one, assuming that it looks anything similar to how mine looks. Basically, what you have to do is get to the NVIDIA control panel, I believe is the name of the actual app that you want to use. Actually, no, it's just literally NVIDIA settings that you go to. Hold on, laptop is restarting? Oh, good, yeah. And honestly, the fact that you use a gaming laptop, too, makes it even more likely that we have a very similar setup, because, I also have a laptop, gaming laptop. Basically, if you just search for the NVIDIA, app, it's actually super, super easy to do, because they literally have a button that says game ready, driver ready for update. And there's just an express installation. Where are we? A lot of nurses tonight. Like, more than usual, I mean. Considering historically it hasn't been a ton. Ooh, Oni nurse. Interesting. No pyramid heads tonight, I'm realizing. I miss my boy already. Ayo. Nice, fine friend, thank you. I found 2 maps so far. Crap! Oh my god! I'm trying to see if the Oni's undetectable or not. Okay. Someone else get save. I'll do this gen then. Okay. Oh, so basically it's actually the NVIDIA app. The NVIDIA control panel is slightly different. It's for like settings for your game. Oh god, I went up a hill. But yes, it's just the NVIDIA app. And it should... It almost looks like a Steam sort of library app. Where you get to see like different settings and games and what settings you might want for your different games and that sort of stuff. But also lets you get the new drivers. You have to create an account. Honestly, I don't remember. I have an account, but I don't remember if I was forced to make one. I'm surprised that you don't have one already if you have the NVIDIA driver already, because like I said, I seem to recall having to, like, setting mine up when I first... Oh my god, we only popped 2 gen. That's actually really funny. I mean, it's not, but it is. Lots of chests available, though, with, for searching. But yeah, it's, unfortunately, that's an I don't know. Also, got your laptop last year. Oh, I'm curious, what brand did you end up going with? 'Cause I feel like I haven't talked to too many people directly who have gaming laptops as well. I feel like we're pretty few and far between. Let me rephrase that. People with gaming... Actually, no, that is true. I just don't know a lot of people with gaming laptops. That's all I wanted was to take her to the opposite side of the map. Okay, good recovery team. Oh my god, we really locked in. No, 07 Wolf, you're too far from me to even try to do anything. Okay. Oh, didn't have to set anything up? That's great to hear. You don't want to be here, Beatles, trust me. Because I'm still revealed is mainly why I'm saying that. Got it. I was not expecting to find you. Oh my god, where did my frames go? Hello? Is it just in this building? What's happening? Crap! I fat-fingered right-click instead of... You know, I wouldn't have made it in time, but I was gonna try to use M4 to sprint towards you. I've been seen, I think. Ah, that would have been so cool if it worked. Anyways, is there a gate over here or no? Do we know? I'm gonna follow you guys wherever you go. Is this open? Okay, it is. That was close. Yikes. GG's, guys. So Victus, know nothing about it. I have a friend that works for Canada Computers. When you told me Niwa, he pointed to that one. That's awesome. That's great to have a, have access to, what am I trying to say? Someone who knows their stuff is what I'm trying to spit out. I was always a Mac gamer growing up. Not even gaming, it's like, our household was a Mac household, so when it came time for me to want to buy a PC, and then eventually deciding on a gaming laptop, I basically procrastinated making the decision throughout all of college by just browsing the different options until I finally, wound up deciding on electronics. Which is, I'm happy with it. Someone at Shack that was getting chased by Oni, sacrificed herself to help her get away, was about to die, so help someone get away. Oh, oh, you know, I think I saw the post, that the conversation in Endgame, yeah. Though, it's not, honestly, was it Sable Deathhook? Out of curiosity? Because, I mean, Obviously for Sable it was nice, but I mean it's good. Sorry, guys, words are hard. Words are hard. It is late. What time is it? It's 9:22, guys. Either this match or next match is actually going to be LG because all of a sudden I couldn't speak, so that's the plan, Stan. We're gonna do 1 to 2 more. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. My brain just, like, literally hiccuped in real time. And welcome back, Zombie, from Doom Scrolling Hell. Ah, there was a gate. Got it. Okay. Was it open out of curiosity? Because I was not paying attention to whether any of the other gates were getting opened. Found 4 keys, no flashies. Didn't know until after I didn't have any hook stages or Norwolf. Then again, I think we've all done that at some point, just seeing somebody injured. It's like, let me help. And it's like, oh, you have significantly fewer states than I do. Whoops. I know I recently did that in I think it was actually a 1v4 where I think there was a Yui who had been staying injured for a while, and then after I took the down for her, I realized, oh, she's staying injured because she hasn't been hooked yet. Oh, Rumble, good luck with your disconnect time. Disconnect a clock. Zabel still ended up dying. Oh, 'tis the tragedy. Hey, yo, Beamer. My boy! Pyramid Head, he's here. Actually, the dual, range killers is kind of scary. Pyramid Head plus Huntress. Oh, what is wrong with my bangs? Why are they like this? Hello, Aurora. How goes? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday so far, / wonderful week so far. Oh, you have arrived in time for either Elegy or second to Elegy. I haven't quite figured out which it'll be. It'll probably depend on how we feel after this match. Hey, yo, hero. And this is why you get the beamer. This is why you get the beamer. Thank you. Day 1 Federer started playing Expedition 33. Pretty good so far. Nice. First of all, glad you had a pretty good day. And, Expedition 33, it's, so, if you feel free to give any more detailed thoughts if you'd like, because that's one of those games that, I've heard only good things about so far, and I don't know, it sounds interesting. I knew that was gonna connect, and I just accepted that reality. Not super far, but TBH, it's kind of slow right now. Our friends are telling me it's about to speed up. That's okay. That's nice. Actually, God. This is a little off topic. There's a webcomic called Homestuck that was super popular, especially like on Tumblr and similar websites when I was in high school. And Homestuck, it's kind of making a comeback in the public sphere, so to say, due to a pilot that's been recorded with Vivziepop and some other known like people. Oh, you're not injured, Lamau. I thought you were. Alright, I was gonna say, what are the odds she turns around? Anyway, Homestuck. The reason I was mentioning it is because, long story short, there were these characters that got introduced in Act 5 called the Trolls, which were a big draw to get people into the comic. But boy, howdy, was it an absolute slog to get to that point. Like, oh my god, I think it took me a week straight of reading that comic to actually get to where the Trolls showed up. Oh, and then you have the whole thing with the billiard characters. Oh, Homestuck, what a fascinating piece of media you are. I wanted to go back to the same pallet. I was like, does she have the fog bug or can she see us? That's the question. Oh no, wolf! I don't think we can get to you in time, gamer. Ooh. No! 07, dude. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. I'm gonna work on Shack Gate. Okay. I don't know what to do right now. Oh god, what am I doing? I'm throwing. I don't know what to do. Ah! Unfortunately for the killers, you cannot be flipped while doing the healing motion. Oh, jeez. Guys, I think... I was thinking about doing one more, but I do think that has to be my last one. I felt my brain leaking out of my ears during that match in a good way. It was fun. don't think he knows the name. I think he's missing the name, which is kind of funny. Or he's just giving you the chop. GG's. Oh, that was funny. Hey, at least we got a pyramid head on our LG whiskey. Just ate a mango and got mango hair in between your teeth. Hate that about mangoes. You know what, Zombie King? I don't think I've ever had a piece of mango with mango hair in. I'm gonna be honest. And I was gonna think for a second, have I had like good fresh mango? And yes, especially when I lived in California, we knew someone who would bring us really good mango sometimes. I knew the script. Honestly, based. Also, Dwight, based as well. Oh. Screwed yourself the first game. Second game, suck against Huntress twice, she got you. Then third time, Pyramid Head got you. Oh no. Yeah, they're, well, here's the thing, Wolf. Huntress and Pyramid Head are actually very similar mechanics, so if you have difficulty with Huntress, it's not a huge surprise that you have, like, some difficulties with Pyramid Head, because he is a, well, in this mode, he has the significantly longer, Trails of the Damned or whatever, and it's basically like dogging a Huntress on the ground. Oh, I'm like, geez, and hey, you know what, Beatles? It works out, because that's our LG too. Yard work. Oh, 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Good luck, soldier. Guys, that wraps things up for tonight. I don't see a kitten in here to say goodnight to. They've been heading upstairs during streams for the most part to stay warm and toasty. You're good against Huntress, awful against Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head has such a different sort of you know, that also kind of makes sense to a certain extent to me, because it's like, I feel like it's more of a, if you have trouble with Huntress, you'll have trouble with Pyramid Head, but if you're fine with Huntress, that doesn't necessarily mean you're fine with Pyramid Head, because Pyramid Head has such a different play style. His speed is different, his, the way that his trail works, it can go through walls. It's a totally different guessing game. It's more like, it's like Huntress meets Doctor, honestly, if I'm gonna be more expansive on that. Pyramid Head is my favorite killer to loop, so I am absolutely thrilled he's in 2v8. I love looping Pyramid Heads. It's my favorite things to do. Obviously, if a Pyramid Head uses his power mainly for zoning, it's not as fun, but I love Pyramid Head. Oh my GG's, guys. You all were on point tonight. You got a hell of a lot of saves on me and others. Like going up against the oh yeah, like the typical more traditional M1 killers in Chase. Fine with Pyramid Head. Never used Huntress. God, I love Huntress. I should play more Huntress now that it seems like her hatchets are a bit less annoying. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and hanging out through the technical difficulties. I'm so glad it wound up being a relatively easy fix, even though it took a while. Tomorrow, I'm planning on hopping on a bit early. I don't know the exact time. I'm thinking sometime between 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern. I will keep you guys posted in Discord as usual. This weekend, probably gonna be doing some extra long streams. Saturday, I would like to do our killer games. We'll see how that shakes out. We could do them for a couple hours. We could do them all day. I'm not totally sure at the moment. And as I've mentioned before, and as I've mentioned, there have been a bit of a hiccup at home where putting out the schedule, the new official schedule, got delayed. So I just decided to push that until after 2v8, putting that out, because I need to still get it formatted, and I didn't get a chance to do that this weekend. So the schedule will be coming after 2v8, which will include things like the Danganronpa. That just sounds like I'm saying the Twitters. Danganronpa, as well as some slightly different and more consistent times. But until then, well, actually not until then, until tomorrow. You have to close tomorrow. Good luck, dude. Stay toasty on your way home because that's a there are a lot of things about closing that is big oof, but having to go home once it's that time is definitely up there on the oh. But everybody have a wonderful, wonderful evening / day if it's day for you at this point. Get some good sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out here with me on this Wednesday night. Yeah, you guys know what means the world to me. Whether you were here chatting, lurking, playing, some combination. GG's, guys. Good night, all. I'm gonna stop myself from starting names because it's my. I need to break myself of that habit. I'm sorry. I love saying goodbye individually, but then I'm gonna be honest. You guys know I'm a little bit of a disaster. I've got some anxieties. I say that like I'm making fun of myself because I kind of am, but I'm also being serious and self-deprecating, haha. But yeah, it's like I actually, for whatever reason, start getting like stressed out that someone's gonna be hurt that I don't say their name, so I think I just have to break myself of the habit of saying goodnight to people individually, which makes me anxious in a different way. But you know what? Grow up, Marcus. Touch some grass. Get good scrub. And that's how you got to talk to your brain sometimes, guys. You just got to bully your own brain. Well, sorry, Wolf, are you making a joke or actually asking? Because, if you're actually asking what you're looking, this is actually angst. That's, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were, like, making a pun or not. Because that would be a good pun. Yeah, so angst is, yeah, teenage angst is more like, it probably pulls some degree of anxiety. I forget what word it comes from, but it's more everything. It is the teenage years, basically. Everything that comes with being a teenager, how everything feels so much heavier, well, not even, no, I would say not so much rebellion, more like, I'd say you're more on track when it comes with anxiety. It's more like, woe is me, the world is against me, nobody likes me, I don't look good, none of my clothes fit me right, like, all of that would be teenage angst. It's all of the stresses and worries that come about as a result of being at that particular point in time of your life. But yeah, I think that's kind of like a good long story short way of summing it up. It's definitely more of a colloquial term, though, without like a direct definition. It's also a popular fiction genre, I guess, to an extent, if you could call it that. Gotta have some comfort to follow that angst. Feel like a teenager in your mind? Hey, everybody's just faking it till they make it and pretending that they're not still, the same but different. That's 40s angst for you. On that note, guys, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out, and,